Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. My name is Rory MacLeod. I'm your host, and with me for this episode is Luisa. Say hi, Anna.
Hi.
And you are not partaking of the alcoholic beverage. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I actually can't. So I will be doing this sober.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to make up for it. I'm having some Dwar's White Label whiskey, so at least one of us will be inebriated slightly. All right, so for this episode, we're going to be watching a short called Junior Prom. Did you go to your junior prom?
Yeah, that's exciting. I actually went to, I think it was like 6 proms.
Wow. In one night? Jeez, you're busy. All right.
Yep. Prom hopping.
Prom hopping. All right. So, so we're watching Junior Prom, and that will get started here right about now.
You're paying for a tune-up, whether you get one or not.
You're going to drink all this gasoline.
5 cars on the road today need a tune-up. And depending
Whether
on
you
tank
get one or
size,
not,
most
you're
are
paying
wasting 1
for
or
it,
2
though.
gallons of gasoline every tank full.
That applies to a lot of things in life.
Solution?
I guess,
a
yeah.
tune-up with Champion spark plugs. A tune-up can help save gasoline and give you better starts all
You should
winter
get some
long.
spark plugs on.
Start saving 1 to 2 gallons every tank full. Just say fill her up.
Yeah, I feel like
with
in most
Champion.
things, if you said that you're going to get it even if you don't, or you're going to be paying for it even if you don't want it,
practiced this course.
it's not very accepted.
Every turn, every drop.
So this guy's getting hammered while he skis. He's drinking Schlitz, which is one of the worst beers you can drink.
Because it causes mistakes.
Look at him. He's just crashing and stuff.
This is it, going all out. It's
All right,
the
go,
only way
Drinky.
when
It's your
just
turn.
One can be best.
Yeah,
They
that's a
know
good
that at the
idea.
Joseph's
Yeah,
Brewing Company,
crashes
because you
immediately.
judge the quality of their brewing skill every time you open
What
the
an
Schlitz.
interesting commercial out of everything you could pick.
All right, so this is our main short here. This is Junior Prom, as seen in the 40s. This should be exciting. I'm sure this will be just like your prom, Anna.
Yeah, I'm sure. What genre is this supposed to be?
What is this?
What genre is it supposed to be?
I'm gonna go with comedy.
Okay, I was thinking horror, but you're probably right.
In the 40s, it's more likely comedy. Maybe a musical, I don't know.
Yeah.
On dating, the etiquette of dating. We are going to follow some of
Dating
these
at
students
prison.
as they go on a date.
Yeah, that
See if
school
their
looks like
manners
a
have anything to
castle.
do with
I
their
think.
fun. Everyone
This
thinks
old
that
broad's
his own
gonna show them how to
manners
date.
are all right,
Okay.
even if they aren't perfect, and that being
She's
correct
been around.
only helps
When
to
I was
spoil
dating in the
fun.
1890s, let me tell you.
Let us compare what these students do and don't do with what we think is right.
And the frame gets out of joint here. Okay.
Let's compare
You can tell it's high
ourselves
quality.
with Mark
Oh, yeah.
or with Helen,
Yeah.
or with 2 fellows who are particularly interested in them.
These two studs.
Junior Prom, semi-formal, is the best dance of the year and is
I
announced.
think the cameraman's drunk.
Jerry is the shorter
Yeah,
of the
he's
2.
real steady
He
here.
believes that he who hesitates must, and the time to ask for a date is now.
He who hesitates is blank.
No, come on, we gotta go ask
Margaret,
him
for
out.
her part, believes that
Yeah.
a girl shouldn't make it difficult
I think they're
for a fellow
gay.
to ask for a date.
I literally was thinking about the fact that they look like they're lesbians
Fear of
together,
not
and then they
being
show the
asked,
2 guys, and I
or
was like,
fear of being refused can ruin
Oh, they're going to
our
have a
social
real
lives
interesting
if
night.
we
Let's
let
put it that way.
yeah, it doesn't seem very heterosexual to me.
How
It's
do
called
you
a
act?
tag team.
Natural, at ease,
Best
graciously?
foursome of their lives.
We're going to
Or
switch
are you
sides.
shy?
Is that okay, ladies? Yeah.
Like Frank, do you blurt out invitations?
Bah!
Yep,
Actually,
always.
Helen is glad to receive the invitation.
She's got a strong
Frank
jaw
is
for a
surprised.
lady. What do you think?
Yeah.
Getting dates is not hard if one will act with a bit of courage and show himself
Yeah, they
to be
apparently didn't go to
sincere.
high school where I did.
A week before the prom, Jerry asks Margaret to help Frank by finding out
Help
what
me
Helen
find this
intends to wear
Coca-Cola
to the
sign.
date.
Oh, there it is.
But Frank isn't thinking far enough ahead to realize that he will soon be selecting a corsage for Helen.
Frank,
and
you're a
that the
moron.
corsage should harmonize the color of the dress to be worn. He should also find out the type of corsage.
Oh, they got
he
milks.
prefers.
Isn't that cute? Look at that.
So Jerry steers
Yeah, I love that
Margaret
they have a
into
straw
different
for it
corsage.
too.
It's probably
She
goat's
recalls
blood.
the ones
Yeah,
she
look
liked
at her.
best.
She's
Gardenias, spring flowers, an orchid once.
It goes on my wrist.
She and Jerry have
Yeah,
been
no
dating
kidding.
for a long while. She appreciates the good
I think it's
taste
very
he's shown in
interesting that
choosing
they're
flowers that suited
taking
her dress
them
and complexion.
to decide what
The
kind
wearing
of
of
corsage
flowers
they're
on the
gonna
wrist,
get.
the
Yeah.
shoulder, or
Not
the
just like
hair
go to
is a matter of
Kroger and
preference.
buy one and say, here you go.
Yeah, we sure have come a long way.
When Frank
Back then, they
finally
probably
asked
had to
Helen
pick their
about
own
her
flowers.
preferences,
Yeah.
she is glad to tell
Put
him
it all
that she likes
together.
all types of corsages and all
Well, I'm
flowers,
sure back in the day
except
that some
gardenias.
people probably made their own corsages,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, for sure. I think
All
some
the
people
other
still
preparations
do.
for their double date are
Only the
also
losers.
Or like the creative people.
The night of the
Same
prom,
thing.
Those
Frank is
people.
glad that the dance is
Yeah.
semi-formal and that the wearing tuxedo is optional. But even with a dark
These guys are
business suit,
together
so
a
Jerry
lot. Do they
insists,
live
the
together?
color of the
Are
dress
they,
should be
are they
consistent.
roommates, Rory?
The socks should match the
you could
tie,
call it
not
that?
clash with it. We dress according to the occasion.
Double check your socks.
Dignified
Always
occasion
remember.
requires
Never
dignified
forget.
clothes.
Oh my god, I forgot my socks.
As a matter of convention, men wear
Son
dark
of a
clothing at
bitch.
formal or semi-formal affairs. Thus, perhaps
Look at
they
it.
allow the
I don't
ladies
see a
by
problem with
Wrong
that.
socks.
What's wrong with
Those
that?
are not good socks.
No, that's cool. No, goofy socks are in, man.
May not seem
Those aren't the kind of
conservative by your
socks you wear when you're
standards, but it
trying
seems
to
be the mildest
score a
that
girl.
Frank owns.
Well, not in the 1940s.
Perhaps for the next dance, he will buy a quieter pattern, something that won't compete.
When I
with
went
the
to my
colors
prom,
he
half the
expects
people
girls
there were
to
wearing
wear.
goofy socks, so...
In that sense,
I love
he
how
will
they
be
said
showing
that he'll buy a
consideration
quieter
for her,
pattern
a
for
gesture
his
of
tie
friendliness.
next time.
And that
Mm.
is what etiquette really is.
Yeah, if there is a
doing
next
unto
time.
others as you would have them do unto you.
Right?
Just dumps them right in front of everybody.
If this is the genre I thought it was, this is gonna end in a very
Correctness
different
in
way
dress,
than what
like
they
other
think.
matters of
They're going to
etiquette,
end up covered in
is something
pig's
which has
blood.
to be learned. One needs to check on himself and inquire from
beautiful
those
dress.
who know what is correct.
I mean, I'd check on that. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Of
she's
course,
good.
women usually receive more training
Hello?
in the etiquette of dress because of its importance to their appearing always to best advantage.
Yeah. Make sure you show
But
plenty of
girls
skin,
have their
ladies.
problems just as fellows
There's a
do.
little phone
And
seat.
what they think is
That's
in good
adorable.
taste may not be.
You know, they have these things called telephone desks that used to be like that, and the little chair would be part of the desk.
Naturally, everyone thinks that
Oh,
what he or
that's
she likes
neat.
should be
I don't think that's what
considered
this
correct.
is, but I've seen those.
But most girls are inclined to overdress.
I think it's so interesting that the guys
Even
are
the word
together.
parents
The
not
guys are
always
getting ready
accepted.
together, but the girls are getting ready
Mother
separately.
is called
Yeah, they're
old-fashioned.
territorial.
But Margaret
Look at
will
the
take
judgment,
Helen's
though.
word for it that she is wearing
It's a
too
pretty
many
sweet
ornaments.
lamp. You should do a bow like that in your hair, Anna.
Simplicity is always
Yeah, that
the
bow is
safest policy
huge.
in ornamentation.
It doesn't even match your
Correctness
dress.
of dress for an occasion includes
Oh, see,
not
now
only
she's
the
getting
choice
shit
of
for it.
gown and slippers,
Good.
but the
God
hairdo
damn it,
and the
Susan.
accessories, the jewelry.
It's
and
not even blue.
the face makeup. The rules are simple.
I'm supposed to wear
logical, and
makeup
easy
for
to
this?
remember,
Shit.
and they are very important.
Oh my gosh, in the 1940s, she forgot to put on makeup.
I'm
Frank
surprised she didn't have it
doesn't look happy,
spackled on.
and he isn't.
No
But
wonder
how
her
much
mother
of
was
his
so
fearfulness
disapproving.
Is
Yeah.
actually a lack of confidence.
My little
in his
whore is going to the prom
Whether he
tonight.
admits it to himself or not,
Yeah, I've
his
raised an
unsureness
ethic.
is painful and is already
wait,
interfering
what do
with
you
his
call it?
enjoyment of the date.
I don't know. You sound like you're drunk, Anna.
His wanting to blow the horn for
Well, I
Helen
always
instead
sound
of
like
going
I'm
into
drunk.
the house to meet parents and to escort her out is
Etiquetteless.
really not shyness,
That's what
but
I
a
want
sign
to
that his
say.
manners are weak.
Your manners are weak, boy.
He
Yeah, I
hasn't
wonder what
taken
all
the
you had
trouble
to
to
do.
learn
What was
how
the
to meet
dance
people easily.
of everything that either of you had to do for stuff like this back
Helen
then?
tries
I
to
feel like they had a
introduce
bunch
him
of
first
rules.
to her mother.
He
who's
goes
written
through
to
all of
shake
this and
hands.
like gets a kiss on the cheek at the end of the
Ladies
night,
are
and that's
always
it.
introduced first, and they may offer to shake
Spending
hands or
hundreds of
not
dollars
if their
on
intentions
shit,
warrant.
and yeah.
Yeah, now you don't even have to pick them up. You
Well, he
just
gets
meet
taken
'em
care of
there.
in the car before they even leave the house.
Yeah, there you go.
Frank forgot that he should present the corsage to Helen at home. So that
I
she
found
may
this
put
in
it
the
on
street.
her
You want it?
furs,
No.
rather than carrying it to the dance.
It smells like sewage. Is that okay?
Notice that Jerry acknowledges the introduction to Helen's mother with a nod, since she elected to remain seated and did not offer to shake
Wait,
hands.
he brought in his friend for the... Why? What?
So since
Frank
that's so
shouldn't open the
interesting, she
corsage
decided
box,
to sit,
but allow
so
Helen
he
that pleasure.
had to nod at her.
Not approvingly. That's trash.
Yeah, what an interesting rule. I've never seen that before.
It's very confusing. There's a flowchart involved.
But give him credit for assisting Helen with her rap.
Helping with her
Helen's
rack?
parents
What?
are glad to have met the boys with whom she is going
God
out.
damn, right in front of the parents.
And on the boys' part, meeting
They're
the
sure
parents
happy
is a
about
minimal
it.
courtesy
That
as
was
well as a
proper
pleasure.
etiquette, Rory.
Yeah, you'll be a good husband.
manners
See
never
ya.
interfere with fun. They should be
Call us
happy.
when you have grandkids.
And habits of correctness are just as easy
Well, this
to
looks like
learn
a
as
great
bad
junior
habits.
prom for her now.
Correctness has the real advantage of allowing one
So I'm
always to
guessing
be-
junior prom is referring to them being juniors in
Jerry
high
has been
school,
here
because it's not
often,
like
by
junior
the way.
high, right?
However,
Like they used to
Right.
call middle school
Which he
junior
enters
high.
into
Like
a
I thought that's what this
conversation
would
is
be.
based on
So
your
yeah.
genuine
Yeah,
interest
because
in
I
other
think in
people
most schools you
and
get
what
to go
they
to
are
prom your junior and senior year, or if you get invited by a junior or a senior.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Frank is
Like if they're
laboring
robbing the
to
cradle.
interest Helen in what is his,
Right.
not her, chief interest, sports.
Which is what happened with me.
My chief interest is, well,
Margaret
between my
is
legs.
careful not to keep Jerry waiting. She doesn't believe that
Who
keeping
just
a
leaves
fellow
their
waiting
gate
a long
open like
time
this?
will allow her a more dramatic entrance and thus
It was the 40s. It was a simpler time.
rightly, she depends on the charm of her
Oh, that's
personality
right.
to
I forget
hold his
people
attention,
didn't like
not
steal
upon
from
little
others
games.
or
Nah.
murder back
So
then.
that Jerry feels he is
Right.
dealing with her true self at all times.
Oh, don't reveal your true self. That's a big mistake.
The phone call is from one of those fellows who wait until the very last minute to try making a date. Jerry can
Leave me
laugh
alone,
with
you
the-
loser.
Margaret
Yeah,
is
what a
gracious,
loser.
of
He's
course,
calling
but
the
brief.
day of the dance.
Oh, forget it.
For a
Hey.
last-minute request for a
When
date.
I went to the
No
prom, it
girl
was
is
like
flattered at the
it
idea
was
that
like
she
2
has
weeks minimum.
already
Like if you
received
did, forget it.
Besides, a lot of the fun in dating is in the
Even if you were
anticipation.
dating her,
And right now, they are
you
well
didn't
along.
ask
That wasn't
her.
my
You didn't
situation,
ask her
so-
within 2 weeks, so she's going
But
with someone
Frank
else.
and Margaret
Hey,
have
man,
problems
snooze,
with
you lose.
conversation.
If
Margaret
you were
has
faster,
tried
you'd be
talk
able to
about
dance
the
with your
dates
girlfriend.
She has had with other
Yeah.
fellows.
Or
She meant only
boyfriend,
to be entertaining, but such topics
Right.
irritate
which I think is where this
rather
is
than
leading.
interest. Perhaps, she and Frank hope, the dance will furnish better topics.
Yeah, sure.
Now they have arrived.
What the heck was
All
You know,
that?
the
I
fun
think
they hope for
that would be
lies
the
ahead.
ideal setup, honestly, back then, is if you have, like, a pair of lesbians and a pair of gays, and you can just
Dances are
pretend to be
intended for
straight
enjoyment,
together
and the rules
and
of
just,
etiquette
like,
which apply to
live
dances
next
are,
door
again, customs
to each
which have
other
grown
and have a
out of
normal
one
life
person's
together
I
as
mean,
gays
in the
without
40s,
anyone knowing.
in the 40s, that's what you would have had to have done.
Dash off just because
Yeah.
he sees a friend
No,
and
I mean,
wants
I
to-
know.
I mean, there were places in the United States you could be thrown in jail for being gay back then,
Yeah, no, for sure.
or put in a mental institution.
Or probably beaten to death, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He allows her time to pin on her corsage and powder a bit if she wishes. He saves her any
She gets
feeling
out the
of being
black powder.
deserted or of possible embarrassment in entering the dance unescorted.
Where's my musket?
Ladies expect
It's a specific kind of powder.
I'm gonna liven up this party. Give me my musket.
Presenting them with a well-chosen corsage, or enjoy being properly
A very
escorted.
expensive kind of powder. Turns out she's a pusher.
Oh, the nose candy.
And
In
this
meeting their
is
hosts
her
and
night to
hostesses,
shine.
Margaret
Hey, man, she
isn't
can make a
always
lot of money
as fair as she
at the
should be.
prom.
Jerry's attempts to
Yeah.
escort her smoothly.
All right, everybody, let's go to the bathroom, and you know
And
what?
Frank
What's happening
realized
next?
that his awkwardness,
I'm
in
surprised it was
contrast to
acceptable
Jerry,
to show that
is
much
due to his
back
not
back
being
then.
sure about introduction.
Yeah,
He
I
would learn the
think.
simple rules in a hurry.
Yeah, I think in the 40s you
Introduce
could
a
pretty
man
much.
to a woman, to an older woman.
Yeah,
and
I
a
mean,
man
there's a
to
lot
an
of
older
cleavage
man.
and stuff here, so yeah.
The name of the person to whom deference is shown is always mentioned first.
I think after the Victorian era, that kind of went out the window where you couldn't show anything. So
Yeah.
that would have been like
Wait for
turn
the
of the
other to offer
century.
his
So I
hand.
think, yeah, I think that's
Only a few
legit.
friendly remarks are made.
Now, Grandma here should be showing some skin. Yeah.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Rory?
Oh yeah,
After
all that
greeting
sag.
the
Oh
sponsors,
yeah, all the sagginess.
got a
First thing
whole
that Jerry
old
sees,
teacher
too, is that they
fetish.
select a
Yeah.
rendezvous, so that they will
Reminds
have
you
a
of when you
definite
were a
place
child
during
and
the
you got
evening for
beaten in
meeting after
school with a
dance.
ruler.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a ruler if I was lucky.
Then
Yeah.
they begin filling in their dance
Right.
programs.
None of this is true, by the way. Just...
When programs are filled out in advance, and then one or two couples don't attend after having exchanged dances,
I didn't
programs are
attend.
left with gaps that are hard to fill.
I went to Catholic school, so that did
Now, it
happen.
is perhaps
Oh,
the way
yeah,
that
all right,
dances
yeah.
can be
Yeah.
exchanged, friends who are present.
There's the editing in this
Then
leaves a
the
little to be
dances that have been
desired.
promised can be written
There is
in.
an extra guy now. They've scored an extra guy.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
In case they need to do a three-way.
The purpose of the
I'm
program
interested
is
in
not
these rings.
to
You notice these two
exclude
guys are
others,
wearing
but
rings
the
on the
opposite.
same
To
hand?
plan for
They're promise
exchanging
rings.
as many dances as possible. In that way, everyone dances
guys
with
wear
his friends
promise
and
rings
makes
back
new
then?
friends.
Certain guys. The
It
kind
is not
we
a
referred to
modern
earlier.
tradition for a couple to try
No, I don't
dancing
know.
the entire evening by themselves. For
Let's
after
go
a
dance
while,
with
they
each other,
tire of their
girls.
exclusiveness, and then each one fears to hurt the other's feelings by wanting to dance with
Are they
someone
gonna
else.
do anything or no?
It is
Okay.
customary,
Well, no,
though,
because one of
for a
them's
couple to
gonna. Oh no,
reserve
there's
for
another
themselves
girl.
the
I
first
missed
and
her
last
before.
dance.
Okay,
Frank's
she's easy to
forgetfulness
miss.
Has to be straightened up.
that makes more sense.
All right, so we'll pretend to
Now
be
that they've
straight.
gotten
Okay,
there,
gotcha.
Let's hope that their troubles
That's
are
what you
over,
have to do in
and
public.
the evening
That
will work
arrangement,
out
the
way
flower
they
arrangement in
hope.
the back is really nice.
However, let
Yeah.
us watch to see if their enjoyment
Is it more
depends
interesting than the
largely
dancing?
on their manners.
Yep. For sure.
This is the Jivin something. I can't read that. What's the name of this band? The Jiving something.
All that they ask is that they be allowed to talk,
All right, who brought the
be
weed?
with their friends,
They're like, we can finally
and
sit
enjoy
now.
each other.
Yeah.
There's velvet curtains in the back.
This is pretty swanky.
Yeah, nobody dances like this anymore. If you
Yeah.
go to prom now, it looks much different.
Also, notice everyone here is completely lily white.
Well, yeah, of course. You can't have minorities on television.
No,
Rory.
no.
We're not accepted.
Not at the junior prom.
Of course not.
There was a place, I think, in Mississippi or Alabama where they weren't integrated at their prom until like a couple of years ago.
What?
Yeah, and I think the only reason it happened was because some celebrity got involved.
Relax, be natural.
Oh
Talk.
my gosh, what?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I think it was Samuel Jackson, maybe, or I think it was him, or it was. No, I think it was him. I don't know.
Margaret, you're
Isn't that
going
wild that we
yappating,
still have like so
yappating,
much
yappating.
left over from segregation?
It's crazy.
Yeah, we haven't fixed anything.
Oh, thank goodness the darkies didn't show up.
Oh no! She probably is thinking that.
No,
Yeah.
Frank, hold the cup yourself as you fill it, then present it.
Oh, she can hold the
Yeah,
cup.
Frank! You're so fucking stupid, Frank!
God, Frank, what a putz.
This is so basic. It's like you don't even understand.
jealous?
Look at these coney
Oh,
cups.
He wishes he was wearing that dress. That's why.
Those are such tiny cups, just like little cones.
What, her dress? Jeez. Rude. God, Anna.
You know how it is. Gotta always pass judgment.
Yep, I hear you. I got it. I mean, that's kind of our job in this thing, so.
Have you ever actually been to a dance where there was a fruit, like punch
Keep
bowl like
trying,
this?
Frank. Be sensible.
No, but then again, my last dance I ever went to would have been in 1990, so it's been a while.
Okay, I always see that shown on like television and
Yeah.
stuff,
Right,
and I've
you're wrong.
never
You
seen
have
that
no
happen
sense.
even once.
Well, you have to have that so you can spike it with vodka.
That's literally what I was thinking.
And
I
like
was
every
it's way-
time, like every comedy from the 80s, that's what happens.
It's foolish to be jealous.
Yeah.
Every comedy from the 80s, there's a bowl of punch and then someone spikes it and then woo!
Yeah, because it's way more fun to throw your entire bottle of alcohol that you
Your own
probably
fun,
had a
Nicole.
really hard time getting as a teenager into the punch bowl instead of drinking it yourself.
And sharing with all these other people that didn't pay for it, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like how everyone puts weed in the Halloween candies that they give out to
As
children.
the dance is drawing
Does
to a
that work
close,
very well?
and it is time to say goodnight to the sponsors.
With kids, I
Everyone
don't know.
seems to have
Well,
had
you
a
should
good
try it.
time, except Frank.
I guess it's like catnip.
Yeah, Frank's not having
The
a good
dancing
time
hasn't
on it.
worked out as he and Margaret hoped. But
Yeah, I
Jerry
bet.
and Helen are
Dang,
at fault
Frank.
too.
He couldn't
They
even get
have allowed
wood. I
Frank
mean, God,
and Margaret to
what a
become
loser.
Jealous. Of course, they aren't justified.
Up, jealousy.
I'm jealous
Margaret
of
made
him.
the
I mean
mistake of
her.
trying to be too entertaining. Frank allowed his fears to make him wooden.
Well, maybe he did
People
get
don't
wood.
blame themselves, so they blame others. All that either needs
Wow,
to
they
do
can't
is
even
to
take
learn how to be
responsibility.
natural,
Frank, did you get
talk
an
about his
erection while we were
interests,
dancing, you
other than
pervert?
himself.
Well, I am 13. What do you
Meanwhile-
expect?
A good deal of the fun has gone out of the
Yeah,
evening.
no, they look 13.
Well, whatever. I'm sure they're not, but
Even though Margaret
actually, they look like they're
nothing
in
has
college,
happened,
to be
all
honest.
is Well,
I think it'd be like 16 to...
No way.
Naturally, we all
No.
learn
They're
from
older than that.
experience.
Look at their jawline
that
and
is
stuff. There's
usually
no
the
way
one
they're in
the
high school
heart
still.
by being hurt so often.
Oh no, I mean
realize
in
that our
this. If
social
you're
lives
a
what they're
junior, you
supposed to
would-
be. Yeah.
Problems of ethics,
Yeah.
and that these must be
We've
studied.
always had adults playing
We must
teenagers
observe our
on
Yeah.
own behavior.
television.
Are you gonna look
Compare it
down
to
my
what
dress
we
even once tonight?
Be certain that our
Jeez.
habits are correct.
Sometimes we even
Jerry's
have them
example
playing
in
children.
suggesting to Margaret a dish that she might like is one that
Yeah,
Frank
wasn't there
might
some
follow.
vampire movie where that happened?
That's really nice of him to suggest a dish instead of just ordering
As
it when
he
the waiter
finally
comes.
realized.
Yes, that was very
and to
progressive
tell
of
Helen
him.
in a nice way how much
Yeah,
he
it
can
was.
afford to spend.
Oh, she'll be having the
Saves
steak
embarrassment on
tartare.
her.
Oh, interesting. He told her how much he can spend.
At last,
Damn.
Jerry
Oh,
is
now he
becoming
looks
aware
like a
that Frank and
cheapskate.
Margaret
Yep, he
are
ain't
not
getting any
having a
tonight.
good time. He doesn't ignore the situation, but brings the
He's
problem
like, "Hey,
out
buddy,
into the open.
Get it
Margaret and
together.
If she
Frank
won't
are
put out,
forced
let
to
me
admit
know.
Their own foolishness.
Or more importantly, if you don't get your shit together,
After
this
all,
foursome's not going
Helen
to
and
happen.
Jerry
Yeah.
had simply been at ease.
We rented that cabin for nothing.
and enjoyed themselves. They hadn't
A
been
little
any the less
dimple.
interested in their partners. There was absolutely
What is
no reason
the
for jealousy.
flower on his tux? I can't even
You
tell.
notice that
It's
Frank
probably
is
one of
becoming
those
more
things that
alert.
squirts water,
He
like
orders
one of
for
those
Helen
prank
directly.
things.
And maybe we can that he has decided to
Yeah,
turn
it's just
over
like
a
so
new leaf.
simple. I would have
This
expected
way
more.
is more fun.
You expect too much of him.
I think it's a, wait. Did he have to get his own?
The
Don't
meal
the
has
girls
been
get?
happy. now that everyone-
I
The
think they're
mistakes that
supposed
have
to.
been
I don't know.
discovered won't be repeated. And those that haven't yet been discovered will come to light as they pay more attention to their manners.
Mhm.
What
But
time do
already
you
they
think
have learned
this
some
is?
valuable lessons.
1946.
Frank particularly.
No, I mean.
He has learned to begin with.
Oh,
that
what
he
time of
shouldn't let
night?
fears
Yeah,
stop
how
him
late are
from
these
asking
Well,
places
this is
open?
after the prom, right? So it's probably, I don't know, 10
know,
o'clock?
that's what I'm
right
saying.
away.
Yeah.
Don't fret about it.
10 o'clock?
Well, I don't know.
He is glad now
People
that
didn't
he
stay
learned
up till
a
like
little
1 in the
more
morning
about
back
directing
then,
the
so, I mean, I
corsage
don't know.
and about
Oh
how
yeah,
he
no,
should
that's
dress.
fair. You gotta have her home by 11.
It's like
or
4 in the morning. They're like all blitzed out of their minds. Trolling the
He
streets
has
of...
still to learn how to be
wherever
easy
they are.
during introductions and in making ordinary conversation.
Was it
But you
customary
saw
to
that he
have
was
the
quick
girls
to
sit
pay
on the
bill,
inside?
including attending
Yeah, you
to
don't
him,
want some guy
and that he found
coming
it
along
pleasant
and
to
just
help
grabbing
cover
them
the
and
rest.
taking off with them.
Oh, that makes
On
sense.
the way home, there are no problems. They are
Kinda
happy
caveman
in knowing
style,
that this
you know?
is just the beginning of happy
Yeah.
times ahead.
You gotta corner your property.
Yep. This is just the beginning. Yeah, sure.
Jerry not only sees Margaret home, but opens the door for her.
And then peers in through her bedroom window later.
Notice that the
Well,
door was
they've
not
been
locked.
Oh, he got a little sugar there.
Time now, and there are
Mm-hmm.
some customs that are very enjoyable.
He's going to go home and spank it. All right.
But now Frank has a new
All
problem.
of that
Should
for a
he
single
try on a
kiss.
first
Yep,
date?
that's all he gets.
He makes certain that
That's
he
a
helps
sweet
her
ride,
use
though.
the
Look at
car
that.
correctly. She waited
no, it looks
properly for
nice.
him to come around the car.
Nice. Girls shouldn't get out on their own.
No,
He
they can't be
sees her to her
trusted.
door and thanks
Of
her
course.
for having gone out with him.
We're just incompetent.
Oh, they shake hands. Oh, great. Good job,
Remembers to
guy.
Open the door for her.
Oof,
He gets
buddy.
a handshake.
No,
Bye.
he should not try to kiss her
He
goodnight
still
on a
opened the
first date.
door.
But he
No,
does
he
ask her
should.
for another date soon.
He should go for it right now.
Helen is quite happy
Oh,
to
interesting. So her shaking
their
hands
first date
doesn't
is a
necessarily
definite
mean she's
success.
not interested.
Mm.
accept. Our ending is only a beginning. of
Although she
other
did
dates
spit
to
in her
follow.
hand before they shook
Of
hands.
a new
She
attitude
didn't even fully
towards
close
men.
her door. Is this just how loosely people lived in the 40s?
Well, she was trying to imply he could try to come in, but he was too stupid to figure it out.
Sad.
All right, well, that was the end of Junior Prom. So, what did you think, Anna?
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, did that bring back any memories for you?
That was completely different from any of the proms I've been to.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, there were elements. We didn't like sit around at my prom. There weren't like seating. Like that thing looked like it was held in a restaurant. Like when I had my prom, it was in a hotel ballroom, so there wasn't like a bunch of sitting
Oh,
around
wow.
and shit. Yeah, I mean it was pretty
Dang.
cool, but people were pretty much
Fancy.
active the whole time. We didn't have just people sitting around chatting the whole time, but you couldn't hear anything anyway because of the music. So.
Man, I was raised in Yeehaw country, so we just had prom in our gym.
In your gym, okay. Well, I think what they did, because I grew up in a small town, so a bunch of the local schools combined to have a prom. So it was...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because there was only... My graduating class, we only had 100 and something people. So
Dang.
it was a kind of a small, yeah. All right, well, hope everybody enjoyed Junior Prom, and I want to thank Anna for joining us for this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Certainly. And until next time, keep things interesting.